voting. Voting is so critical. I cannot, if you want a sign why voting is critical right now, all you've got to do is take a look around in this world. So I've got candidates who are actually running for positions, who are running for things. I've got them calling in on today and just, encouraging and just talking about real quick. So let's kick this thing off. And I'm excited. My guy, Dr. Kenny Rose, is on the line this morning. Y'all give him some love. Come on. Yeah, that's what you do. Dr. Rose, good morning.
Good morning, Cousin Jeffrey.
How you doing this morning?
I am blessed, highly favored.
Listen, flavored and favored. It works for me.
That's right.
It works for me because you know what the Lord is. And I tell people I love saying I'm blessed and highly flavored because the Lord has given us so many different blessings. So it comes in so many different styles and so many different flavors and so many different seasonings. God is just good just by himself. Dr. Rose, you are running for political office. Talk to us real quick. Let the people know what office you're running for. Let's start right there. And then what county?
Yes, Jeffrey, I'm a candidate for Sumter County District 5. Area 5 consists of the Oswego, Cotton Acres, Maysville, Walnut Hill, Salem, Shiloh, St. John, Mulberry, Salterstown, Folsom, Parks, Burnstown, Morris College, Ebenezer 1 and 2, Thomas Sumter community. It's basically more of a rural community of Sumter County.
Okay, and so let me ask this question because one of the things that I want to know, what would you say is the one thing right now, like you're running for office, what is the one thing or your one goal that you really, like your first thing, if I get in this office, here's what I instantly want to change or make happen?
As a community leader, our community, Jeffrey, has experienced what is called inexperience, integrity, where one individuals are in the office, they tend to forget about the people. So it's imperative to develop an advisory council that will consist of members from all parts of District 5 to develop an advisory council and hear from the people, taxpaying citizens, to have their issues heard and addressed in government.
Wow. And so you want them to be able to do that. Now, one of the things I do want to share is because Sumter has had a lot of violence. It's one of the things, we even have in Sumter a nickname for the county as Merc City. So the question comes, as for county council and as a county councilman, how will you make an impact to at least reach those citizens out there, the ones who may be involved in the violence? How would you go about trying to reach them and allow them to know that their voice matters?
My platform would be, Jeffrey, making myself available to individuals. My past 21 years experience in public education at Crestwood High School, 7 of the 21 being director of guidance. Many of those individuals have family members or maybe the ones that have been involved in the loan, having grown in a different part of Sumter County rural area related to generally the whole Sumter population. I am the guy to pull this group together, to sit to the table, to look at the pros and cons and better our community. I am that guy.
Okay, definitely. Now, last thing, I understand and I get this right here. So I know that even if you weren't running right now, the state of our nation, the state of what we're going at, because there are people out here, we are all around this nation, all around this state, all around the Southeast. Why is it important just to vote? Why do people need to vote? They can't vote. There are some people out here, there are many who can vote for you, but there are some people who can't vote because they're not in Sumter County. So why do people just even need to vote, period?
Yeah, not just for Kenny Rose, but for Kenny Rose, most definitely, Area 5 resident. But this is a point, Jeffrey, that we must vote for our life. Looking at the national atrocities going on, George Floyd, various issues that have gone on around our country that we have not even heard about. It's important to vote for your life because it happens like this, Jeffrey. And let me just pin to say the census is most important, that if you have not completed your census, do so. Government, federal monies are distributed from Washington, D.C. to Columbia, and it comes to the local government, and then it's dispersed to local communities through our county council. We've not been getting our piece of the pie because we've sat at the table and allowed those monies to go to other communities. We've suffered rural communities with schools being closing, not having police substations, not having our roads, ditches cleaned out. But it is imperative that we vote and vote quick so that we can make sure our voice heard, so that, guess what, these federal monies that are coming down, that they can be distributed equally and be able to have a seat at the table so that we can better the community for the disenfranchised, those who do not have a voice. So it's imperative to make sure that you have a county council representative, in my case, that will speak for the people, because, the last 18 years, we have had nothing but challenges and challenges and challenges. And I've gotten many calls. So after having calls and having retired September of last year, I've had many constituents encourage
time to vote. And it's time
I've always
to shift that and have a voice, to be able to have a voice. And that makes total sense. So you heard it. Dr. Kenny Rose said it best. It's time to have a voice, to be able to have a voice, someone to speak up for you. And the reason that the local is so critical is because the local is that access to make sure that those federal dollars and so much other things are being allocated to our local level. Dr. Rose, thank you so much.